How's it going, everyone? Joey here, and I just got back this weekend from Concord, North Carolina, where I attended Mad Monster Party. And man, I gotta tell you, as a horror fan and a very frequent convention goer, this convention had to be one of the best I've ever attended. I had an absolute blast at Mad Monster Party. And I'm telling you all right now, if you are in the area, like in the North Carolina area, and you can make it there, and you have plenty of cash. Cash is key at conventions, by the way. You definitely should attend this, because I mean, from start to finish, this con was just so much fun. And I'm a person, I have been going to movie conventions since the summer, fall kind of area of 2014, where I first went to Flashback Weekend in Chicago. And ever since I went to my very first horror movie convention, I have been hooked. I have been going out, meeting different horror movie celebrities, and getting their autographs and just meeting them and just getting to tell them how much I appreciate their work and everything. But this particular convention was really special to me because it had somebody attending that I have been wanting to meet for some time now, and that is Brad Dourif, the voice of Chucky himself. There were quite a few attendees at this con. You also had his daughter Fiona, who plays Nika Pierce on the Chucky TV series, as well as Curse and Cult of Chucky. She was absolutely magnificent. I had a blast just standing in her line, getting ready to meet her. She had, if you've ever seen the Chucky series, whenever she does the Chucky laugh, that's kind of actually her real laugh, and it is just magnificent to hear. She's so cool. And I mean, like, she was definitely one of my, like my MVP meeting at this convention. The moment I got up to her line, she immediately asked me what my history with Chucky is, and I told her that, like, you know, when I was just like a little kid, my parents would let me watch the Sci-Fi Channel, and they would have reruns and stuff of Child's Play 2 and 3, and Halloween 2, and they were like the edited versions that, you know, I didn't get to see like the real uncut stuff till later, but Chucky and Michael were pretty much like my introductions to horror. So I told her that, and she even gave me a really cool little personalized note on my autograph that I absolutely loved. Just basically saying, you know, thanks for being, an OG Chucky fan and everything. And yeah, she couldn't have been any cooler. She was just so awesome. But yeah, of course, I got to meet Brad, Chucky himself, and he was absolutely awesome. He was quiet, but he, really sweet guy. Just really nice, and I told him what his career meant to me and what Chucky, the character, meant to me growing up as a fan, and he was just a really cool dude. And I mean, it was just an honor to get to meet him. I even got a photo op with Brad and Fiona with my friend Rachel, and I haven't done a photo op in quite some time, and I'm glad that my friend talked me into it, because the photo came out really well. For some reason, I mean, it was my first time meeting Brad, was going to do this photo op, so my nerves and anxiety kind of took over whenever we were getting ready to pose for the picture, and you could see I'm just like stiff as a board, like in the photo, because I'm just like in wow. And but yeah, it was great, and I'm really glad I got to take this photo. Another attendee that was there was the legendary, and I mean legendary, Robert Englund, who you all know best as Freddy Krueger. I didn't get Robert's autograph for myself. My friend Rachel did. And it's only because I have Robert's signature already 3 times, so I figured I probably just don't need to get it a fourth time, but my friend Rachel had not got his autograph or anything. So I went with her to get his autograph. She was a little bit unsure what to say to him. I just kind of told him what Freddie meant to me, and that I really enjoyed his role in the movie Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. And Robert kind of got a kick out of that. He started to, bring up the fact that that was his role, and that was his little homage to Donald Pleasance in Halloween, which I really love because I'm a big Sam Loomis fan myself, and it was just kind of cool to hear Robert, just talk about that a little bit. And just, he's such a cool guy. Just like if you're not really sure what to say, Robert will kind of help you along. He's a good conversationist, and it was just, he's such a, like I said, such a cool guy. And I mean, anytime I'm lucky enough to get to interact with him, it's a great time every time. And this time was absolutely no exception. So again, just so cool to get to meet this legendary actor that just meant so much to me, and I just really appreciate him getting to take the time to talk to me. I also had somebody I wanted to meet at the convention, and the whole reason I found out about the convention in the first place was because of this YouTuber named Cody Leach, who is the whole reason that I am doing this video, this channel, everything. He has been my inspiration, basically, to talk about movies, to do my own reviews and stuff. And I was lucky enough to meet him at the convention, and I had 2 brief interactions with him. I was insanely nervous. So Cody, if you are by chance watching this, dude, I'm so sorry about being nervous and tripping on my words and all that. You couldn't have been any cooler though, man, and I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. And yeah, it was just so cool to get to meet you. This con also had a great, huge number of different vendors, of people who have made their own products, trying to start their own small business, and there was just stuff everywhere. I mean, I wish I had a lot more money. There's so much stuff I wanted to bring home, but I just brought enough of stuff I really wanted home that I'm really happy I did come across, and I'm very happy to add to my collection. One of the vendors was a company by the name of Amok Time Toys, and there I bought 3 Creepshow figures that I wanted to add because I already had one from that I got a while back. And Creepshow is just one of those movies that kind of has a special place in my heart. It's one of the very few films that actually ever scared me, so I give it huge props for that. And yeah, I bought those 3 figs, and the guy who owned the vendor spot, was really cool, like really nice guy. I enjoyed talking to him, and huge shout out to Amok Time Toys. I really liked the whole section they had. There was a lot of good stuff. Like I said, I wish I could have even brought more home, but wow, I thought I got enough already. There was a vendor called Chris Gift Shop, and he had a bunch of these actual real pieces of like landmark pieces from actual filming spots. And I actually got one myself. I got one that had actual gravel pieces from the Sawyer house from the original 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And I just thought, you know what, it's a cool little piece. Like I love that film, and I just thought it'd be cool to have a little bit, tiny little piece of history, even though it's kind of like dirt and rocks. I think it's just so cool that it came from this actual house, where I've visited the real location, which is a restaurant now. Awesome food. If you ever get a chance, check out the the new location where the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre house is, and yeah, they turned it into a damn good restaurant. There were a lot of artists there who were, trying to sell their own artwork, and I bought one from Byron Winston, who did this very iconic picture that I have seen all over the internet, social media, everywhere. And I had to buy like a print for myself that, even it's signed and everything. And this was such an iconic picture that I wanted. I just thought it'd be a cool little art piece to have. There's another little spot at the convention where this one guy had actual props from real movies. And one of the ones we were talking about is he had actual weapons from Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. And he even had the, if you've seen Halloween 2018, where Michael sticks his hand over the bathroom stall and drops the teeth in front of the girl that's in the bathroom stall, the actual teeth were there. Like, he actually had those in a little baggie. And it's sad to say, I was kind of tempted for a little bit. I'm like, oh, it'd be cool to have a little piece of like movie history there. That like, but I originally I thought, I'll pass on it. But I did get to actually hold a knife and a gun that were actually used in the movie. And the guy I was talking to, his dad actually has a really tiny little scene in Halloween Kills, and he actually showed me on his phone where his dad was in the movie. And it's so cool because I've seen that I know exactly the spot, he showed me, and it's so cool to think that this guy's dad, that he got the opportunity to be in this movie just for a little bit piece, but it's really cool. He also had one of the jumpsuits. I believe it was from Halloween Kills or Ends. I'm sadly I can't recall right now which one it was for sure, but it was one of them, and he was going to bring it the next day, and sadly I got busy with stuff, and I couldn't make it back over there. So if you're watching this, I'm so sorry I did not get to go stop by and see that. I thought it would have been really cool to check out, but hopefully we will meet at another convention in the future, and I will get my chance to check it out then. And yeah, man, there were just vendors all over. I mean, I know I'm forgetting so many right now, but everybody that I talked to at their tables, selling their work and stuff, everybody was nice. Like, there was not one, bad apple in the bunch, so to speak. So I was really, it was so nice meeting everybody out there, and thank you all for just being so kind and everything. I also gotta give a shout out to the staff at Mad Monster Party. I mean, like I said, I've been to so many different conventions in the past, and I've definitely experienced some really bad staff workers that just needed to know how to talk to people better. I've been snapped at a few times by people like that that worked at cons before. But everybody at Mad Monster, if you had a question or anything you want to know, you could go up to anybody, and everybody was just helpful and very kind. So thank you to all the staff workers and everybody out there. You all were truly amazing. There were also so many great cosplays out there. I got a few photos of who I could get. There were a lot of people like myself that were like checking the convention out, doing shopping. They had places they had to be. But I stopped who I could, who I didn't. Was trying not to bother, and everybody I took a photo with was great. Just so many great great outfits out there, and you all just did a incredible job. Sadly, one of the things, I didn't get to attend any of the Q&As. I really wanted to at least check out Brad and Fiona Dorf's Q&A, and I just couldn't make it. There was a hiccup with my timing, and I just didn't make it in time. But I'm sure it was a blast, and I hope whoever got to make it had a great time with it. And man, this show, it had some great after-hour events. I've been to some cons where as soon as the convention's over, they don't have anything really planned afterwards, so you're just kind of sitting around, like, either just waiting for something to happen, or you just go back to your hotel room and go to bed or whatever. But Mad Monster Party definitely had some great events. They had this horror movie trivia that I really wanted to go up and try to answer some of these questions myself, but I'm not very good in front of a crowd, so I just kind of sat in my seat and I played along, with the other people, answering questions up on stage. So it was fun, and I had a really good time, participating with that. They had an auction up there where they were selling special autographed items. Like, they had a Texas Chainsaw Massacre lunchbox signed by all the main cast and a lot of people who are sadly not with us anymore. They had a print that I actually bought 3 tickets for, trying to win it, but they had a print signed by all the cast from Aliens, and including Sigourney Weaver. And yeah, sadly I didn't win it, somebody did, but it was a pretty cool little piece, and I wish I would have got to take it home. But yeah, there were so many other items. They had one signed by Jamie Lee Curtis. I was really tempted to get, but by the time, somebody had bet $400 on it, and at that point I'm just like, you know what, you can have it. So that person got to take home a really cool piece, and I'm happy for them. But yeah, 400 was just a little too steep for me. And one of the other final things that they had going on late at night after the convention hours was they had a thing called Scarioke, which you kind of guess what that would be. They had a bunch of people do karaoke songs, and there were a handful of people who were inebriated and went up there and got to sing. There were a lot of really good singers, and it was fun to just kind of have sing along with them, and just it was an absolute blast, and I really had fun both nights that they did there. And one of the things I just absolutely love about going to these conventions is meeting new people. And I met some people there. Like, I pretty much everybody I talked to was just so kind. But I made a new friend named Justin, who was actually one of the people who went up and did the horror movie trivia, and he did pretty good. Like, he just about won it. But me and my friend Rachel, we sat around with him and this other guy who I stopped, and I got a photo with him doing a really cool Halloween 3 cosplay. And he was absolutely nice, and later he comes up to me without his mask on, and he's like, "Oh, do you remember me?" I'm like, "Oh, no, I don't. I'm sorry." And then he told me he was. I was like, "Oh, okay." And he gave me a sticker with his Instagram information, so please check out Brainwave48 if you have Instagram. This guy is just the absolute coolest, and it was so much fun getting to hang out with him and Justin, and we all literally sat in the hotel lobby till like 4:30 in the morning, till the point the hotel workers were about to kick us out. We just we sat and we talked and we had a great time, and we just I hope I get to see those guys again in the future, because they were just so cool to hang out with. So yeah, and I took some video and photos, and I tried not to like bother anybody too much, like in their face with like my phone or anything, while I was doing some recording. And I wish I would have got some more video footage along the way, but I was kind of enjoying the con at the moment, and I kind of I wish I would have got some more footage than I did, but I hope everything you see here, I hope it intrigues you to go check out Mad Monster Party in the future, and which I so encourage you to do, because man, don't miss out on this great time. But yeah, here's some footage, and yeah, I hope you all enjoy it. We can.
Oh, yeah.
How much charge?
What is it? Yeah. It's a 3D simulator. It makes you feel like you're metal. Makes you feel like what? Makes you feel like a metal bitch.
How much does it charge?
Kicking me.
Say hi, folks.
You have my keys? Do you need my keys? Well, that's his name, not his head. I know, but it's his name, so you can't wait on it. I told him I'll put the roller, put it back here.
Oh, I love this Loomis with the season 3 kids, or season of the witch.
But they won't fix them in this one. Right?
John Wick down there. Bunch of Bibles. Very, very.
That's the first thing I thought of.
Oh yeah, now you're speaking my language. Oh, that's so cool. Vintage monster mask.
Let me know.
So cool. Look at all this art. Oh, I love my Ice Nine Kills. Oh, that is incredible. Oh, to get the full bearing of this, the full view of this. Oh my God. I was, woo! I felt the wind off of that. Woo! Awesome. Oh, I am in heaven right
I got
now.
a movie pulled up, and we're going to be watching
All the NECA figures,
Have you ever seen that?
horror
I've
stuff.
heard of it, but I've never seen it. I've always wanted to see it.
It's free on Amazon Prime.
It's so incredible.
Yeah. So we've got to see it. Of course, Mark Rowe made it.
It might be out here.
Look at all the horror figs.
As you can see, they could have been all
Oh. Oh, really? Yeah. Got your random Harry Potter here. Oh, I love that NES juice. Very cool. Great Hickory Haunts. Love it.
still sing all the time. They do it 3 times a year, and they have
Yeah, I know.
So, what's 3D print? We actually have 23 printers, and we make all the stuff that you see. We do articulated stuff, we do props, we do custom order things as well. You can find us on TikTok, Tons of Prints with a Z. And we have a shop that kind of, you can get some of the stuff here, and we do a custom build a box during lives type of thing. So
Yeah.
people love that. They spend anywhere from $5 to $100. They can go through the shop and build their box, and we send it out to them pretty much. Cool 3D printed things.
Very cool. This is all very awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, we're also on YouTube too. I mostly post shorts of all the stuff that we're 3D printing and doing little cracking videos of taking stuff off the build plates and stuff.
Very awesome. Yeah, go check them out, people. Check this out. All this. This is so cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
All right, it was good talking.
I wanna be your girlfriend. In a second, you'll be wrapped around my finger. Cause I can do it better. There's no other, so when's it gonna sink in? She's so stupid, what the hell were you thinking? In a second, you'll be wrapped around my finger. Cause I can do it better. There's no other, so when's it gonna sink in? She's so stupid, what the hell were you thinking?
But yeah, everybody, that was my time at Mad Monster Party, and needless to say, again, just the best of time. I cannot get over how amazing this convention was, and this isn't like a review or anything, but if this was, this is a 5 out of 5 easily. Like I absolutely, it's been so long since I've been to a convention that I can say it was just like, like pretty much perfect. So like, yeah, I plan on going back in the future, and I definitely encourage you all, like I said, if you are in the area and you can make the trip, and like the expenses are too much, yeah, I definitely recommend Mad Monster Party to all you horror fans out there. You will not be disappointed. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. Think about becoming a subscriber. And yeah, like, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Would you go to Mad Monster Party? Are there any questions you have about? I'd love to answer. So please, I have more videos planned in the future, so please stick around, and I hope I will all see you in the next one. So, till next time, take care, everyone.